JC Uncensored podcast show. We are here. Jordan Carter, you know I'm here. Our guest today, I'm going to let him introduce himself. How you doing, brother?
What's up? It's Caleb, Caleb Verbel. Follow me on Instagram. It's Caleb_Verb.
You had to throw the Instagram in there. So today, I had to bring my bro on because I want him to speak towards, far as more as the education part, why I even started this, your major.
Yeah, I'm a business major in entrepreneurship, and I'm trying to double major in finance, so wealth management.
So what made you want to get into as far as finance and more like the economics?
Well, I want to be an entrepreneur, and I feel like you have to know how to manage your money because you can make a lot of money but don't know how to spend it. So really you broke. You can have a little bit of money, but you know how to manage it, so you'll be fine. And then I just needed something to back it up. The work I'm gonna put in, something to.
So what's like? When did you even come up with this mindset? Like, all right, I'm gonna start saving money because not that many people, you feel me, as young as we are, automatically, start. Let me start thinking about the future as far as money.
Yeah.
What happened or what age did you start to think like, all right, I want to start saving my money now.
Yeah, I was always infatuated with like becoming like a businessman, like a owner, like a CEO.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, it's in my nature, I guess, really. But just getting older and stuff, seeing like we in the 21st century, like it's so easy to make money nowadays. Like it's in the internet, it's all around you. There's so many different ways. Like we're in the easiest time to make money, so we're just trying to capitalize on that.
It really is easy to make money. You can really make money doing almost anything now. So as far as your opinions on the new StockX and not StockX, but what is it called? Bitcoin and stuff like that. What's your opinion?
Me personally, I'm not into Bitcoin yet because I don't have the knowledge for it, but I do want to learn the knowledge and also start like a organization that teaches people, especially like people of color, how to invest and so forth. So I want to get together with like all the people around and all the knowledge and put it together and really help us and take us into the future because we lead the future, honestly. So
do you feel as us as a black nation, black race, how far are we behind as far as mentally when it comes to, saving money? How do you feel? How far behind do you feel like we are?
I feel like we're behind, and I'm not even here to put anyone down. I just feel like we have to work on things, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like it has to be taught at home, and not too many people was taught at home. I don't have it taught at home, so I wasn't taught. So, just working on getting them taught, so, making sure they have the right education and the right classes and the courses that they have. So.
Yeah, I honestly feel like a lot of us, as far especially as us African American, us young African Americans, we are now in a place where we live through tech. We live on technology. We live on Twitter. We live on Instagram. We see these people that's damn near 20, 21, 22, and they're the rappers or whether or not they're on YouTube. We see all of them. They're making millions, and then we look at ourselves like, shit, I gotta rush my like. I feel like I should be in that place. If he's my age, you feel me? He's making that much amount of money. You feel me? Why ain't I? So do you feel as yourself? Do you feel like is it ever a rush with you?
No, there's no rush, and I feel like you shouldn't be pressured to finish school. I feel like you should finish school on your own time, your own accord, because you don't want to get a degree and then not know what your material. Like, there's no point in coming to school. You're the same person you are when you was a freshman to the time you graduate. But
as far as, do you feel like it's a rush? Just based off the things
no. I was gonna say sacrifice. So like they have all their time we sacrificing knowledge. We're sacrificing time for knowledge. So we're trying to learn the material. They have to pay people to keep, not saying life going, but they don't know what they're doing. They're entertainers or they seem successful, but we are sacrificing time. If we have 4 years to just, not saying just to get money, but to really work and to learn our lessons and so forth in the real world, then we will have, I feel like, just as much with more ambition and stuff maybe.
Yeah. So do you feel as if, because you preach, you want to help people to teach them to basically save their money, because we get it and we spend it, so based off, just going off that, how do you feel as if, what would you be able to tell, your average, I don't know, 16, 17, 18-year-old that's making some good amount of money out there, any advice for them that's making some money, but they're just not making the wise decisions with their money?
I would just say, like, cut down on your spending. Everybody says that, but really think about what do you want. Like, try to maybe, like, cook or something. Like, not even cook, but just eat at home. You know, discipline yourself. Like trying it once or twice a week when you know you want to eat out. Just you know what I'm saying. You know you have food at home. It might not be what you want, but you know it's gonna be hard and it's gonna take some sacrifices to get where you're going. You're not just gonna become rich or become wealthy with keeping the same habits. So really like reading finance books like Rich Dad Poor Dad. That was the book that really
I seen
yeah,
that.
yeah,
He
that's a
talked
great
about
book.
a lot of real stuff. And the stuff that actually, like, it's so crazy because our generation, we don't read. Like, personally, I don't even like to read. You know, but like, you got to it because it's some of the most richest information is inside of the books.
A lot of information inside the books. That's where everything. There was a king back in the day when you came when you had to greet him, you had to bring a book because they didn't know like knowledge is power. So like. Yeah, I don't know too much information, so I'm not gonna say too much and get my facts wrong. But it was definitely somebody that traded knowledge.
I love the fact that you brought up the Rich Dad Poor Dad, the book thing. Like, a lot of people don't know the author behind. What's the author's name?
Robert Kawasaki.
Yeah, Kawasaki. Yeah, and he was basically talking about my rich dad would tell me, you know, don't go out there and slave yourself for 8, 9 hours a day. I mean, 8 hours, 8, 9 hours a day, you know, getting pocket change. But the poor dad would tell you to go, you know, make money, you know, to quote unquote for the person that owns the company. We know majority of people that own the companies, you know. But as far as him, you know, he was like, you know, make something work for yourself. At the same type of time.
So I was gonna say like my view of it was like not saying the poor dad, but like based on the book, the poor dad was the more traditional guy, like the work at a certain job, stay there, you know, wait for a retirement, you know, this, that, and the third. And the rich dad, he was somebody that's saying when you work a job, learn something, like have a purpose for going. So like, if you want to be a business major, get a job in marketing, learn what you have to do. You staying there forever. You stay there 1, 2, 3 years, learn what you have to know, and then you go to the next thing. You might go to advertising, you might go to the newspaper, you know, read how, you know what I'm saying, so many different avenues. But the point is just staying mobile. Like you're gonna do fine. You don't have to stay at one job and just stay in one position, do the same thing every day. And really, you just have to put yourself out there and network yourself and really become like a jack of all trades.
Yeah. I feel like that's one of the most important things we have to do as far as when it comes to economics and stuff like that. I feel like that'll be one of the biggest things we'll have to do moving forward. You mentioned that as far as the business and stuff goes, you feel me? So I honestly thought on my type of time, you know, if you can go out there and work 8 hours a day, you know, for a whole company, you know, you can't dedicate, you know, 2 hours to yourself as far as a business that you feel like that could grow for you. So what's your opinion on, you know, just opening your own business and, you know, just as far as telling people that's scared to, you know, quit their 9-to-5 job, you feel me? Like, what would you tell them?
I would just say to take chances because, like for me, for instance, like I hesitated a lot. Well, I used to, and there's people that's not hesitating that has less resources and less opportunities that I have, and that's for everyone. So there's no reason to be scared. You have to chase your dreams. If it don't make you feel funny or don't make your stomach butterflies, then it's not worth having. So I would just say to really put your best effort and believe in yourself, because only you're gonna believe in yourself at the beginning. So, you know, you're gonna gain support just doing what you have to do.
Yeah, I just feel like you just gotta dedicate yourself to your craft no matter what. You know?
I would say with consistency. So that's the most important thing. Like really, like have a purpose. Like write down what you're trying to accomplish. Like you can, in one day, I feel like you can make a logo. You can make your brand name. You know, you can do so many different things in that one day. Like you can get your image created, like your design. So and you can put it out there. You can spend $20 instead of buying, you know, things at party stuff or clothes. You know, you can put that money towards, you know, and really invest. Like put a little, I don't know, try to get into like a newspaper. You know, you can think of different ways to where it can get out there. You can pay Instagram, Facebook is one of the leading app. You know, so just really know your market and where to post it at and do that. You know, to take you further than anything.
That's real.
Because you can have a great product, but if don't nobody ever hear it, then it doesn't do anything.
A lot of people don't preach stuff, especially at our age, preach stuff that you preach. And so I just felt like it was only true that I was, you know, be able to have to bring you on so you can, you know, speak on that side of the thing.
Yes, sir.
You know, because a lot of people, you know, it's not a humble age we live in. A lot of people not humble. A lot of people not smart with their money.
Yes, sir.
As far as saving it. So you feel me? That's one thing I can't respect. What you is preaching, you know.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man.
But I ain't gonna hold you up too long.
Hey,
My boy
hey.
Caleb had to get him in. They call him Kyrie. I guess he can ball like Kyrie, or what not. We're gonna have to see what that's all about.
Yeah, we're gonna
later.
have to. We're gonna have to.
We're gonna have to see what that's about later.
And I
But
appreciate
once
you for having me on.
anytime. I have to bring you on. I have to bring you on.
It's getting serious on
Welcome
this
to the
channel.
JC Uncensored podcast show. Catch me, JC, with the first premiere season of the JC Uncensored. New episode dropping every Friday. Join me as I bring you talent from across the world. Get uncensored.